Yeah. All right, so now it's live. Let's see if I can get my audio turned down a bit. I know it's gonna be too loud if I don't. Just getting some stuff together. I didn't realize it was going to go live now. Thought it was earlier. It's playing games with me. I had to get some stuff going on. I'm working on my audio. Kind of difficult. Let me know if that sounds okay. Give me a heads up. Somebody give me an audio check. I'm using a Bluetooth situation and I don't know, what do I know? Trying to get it a little bit more liver for my live. All right. I might need to turn the bass down. It's probably gonna overwhelm the whole thing if I don't. I think I realized that before. Let's see, left. Let's see. Working on the audio. Right about, I think there. I think that'll work. We'll see. I think I got my audio set up right. It's just probably a bit much on the bass. Probably about right. Probably about right there, and then I turn the audio down. Okay. So just doing a quick live here. Wanting to go over a few things around the internet that's going on, and the weather. A quick update. It's kind of hard to hit a bunch of people. Oh, he's fixing to hit that dude. He just hit. He hit that truck. That was live. He hit that truck. Yo, Prime, y'all suck. Oh my God. Prime. Hey, Prime, you gonna leave like that? You stop or I'm getting your 143023. Come on, stop right there. I will call the sheriff. You just crashed that dude's truck, Prime. Oh my God, live and on camera. Prime, you suck.
Prime just took your bumper off, buddy.
Somebody needs to get the truck number from Prime. I got that trailer number. That was live and on camera. Dude just hit. Prime just hit live and on camera. I'm doing a video right now. I'm gonna have to. Yo. Truck 712183, Prime, you just hit that dude on my live camera. Damn, Prime, y'all can't get off my video. You can't give me 5 minutes. Look. God, dog. Let me unplug the power, it's killing that. Okay, tell me again his tractor number.
He's come back around that way. It looks like 712183, but he's coming back up that way, around by the Clean Energy. So actually he's headed back towards the fuel pump.
Somebody stop him, and he's got to be aware, but 712183 Prime, you suck, man. I mean, damn. I can't even do a live. I got it on live video on truck and stuff. Truckinstuff.
Yeah, he's come back around there by, he's on the, going over by the fuel pump, guys.
Okay. Yeah, Prime. Here he come again. Here we go. Yep. What's he gonna hit me too? Golly.
Hope the fuck he don't hit my water truck over there, damn.
He about hit me too. This guy out here shaking his head, scratching his head, gonna have a cigarette. Hey, that's him, brother. That's him. He was about to leave, now he's going to back up, and I think he's gonna try to make it right, but look at this. If you could see what he's doing on my left right here, it was like he was gonna back up. Now he's gonna get to a spot. God, dog. Live and in color. Hearts on the ground. Man, that's crazy, right? Live accident. What the actual hell? People, you're in an 18-wheeler, it's long. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't even, like, I just wanted to chill out and have a live, no worries. Look, check it out, people. That's what happens when you don't train people, when you just put them on the road. What am I supposed to say? Okay, they train from the sleeper. Do I have to go over this again? I mean, is there any reason for me to even, okay, whatever. I done said his tractor number, and it was 143023 on the trailer. And that dude, you know, he's going to talk to him. You know, that's him. The guy's going over to talk to him now. If he acts like he didn't hit him, I'm telling you, the guy walked over to him. See, I'm just wanting to talk about the weather, man. But like, for real. And people want to make fun of me that I couldn't, you know, or say something, not make fun. They want to say like, why was I, you know, wanting to show that he hit the fuel aisle and stuff, right? And I'm like, it happened in front of us. It blocked us from leaving the truck stop. It could have killed us all if the fuel would have caught on fire from a spark, if he would have caught something, because he hit it hard. He went in sideways. That Prime hit the fuel aisle. I'm putting a link on this. Prime, you guys, y'all just can't keep messing up. So people, I'm just sitting here in a parking lot and this happens. I don't find these things. They happen, but I'm going to put it up and you're going to be famous for it. You know? So the one in the lead's the dude from Prime. The one in the back's the other dude. And he don't need to act like he didn't hit it, because for real, it's on a live. You know. Man. Oh, he's trying to say he didn't do it. I'm about to straighten them both out if I have to. Hell to the no. Don't say you didn't do it. You, come here. I got you, brother. Hold tight, live. I gotta help this man out because that's some full-on bullshit. Hold tight, there's been an accident. How you doing, brother? Nice to meet you. I've got a little show on YouTube that I do a little something with. I hit the button and the television was live. I caught him coming around the corner. It's gonna be live. Put up this video when you get a look at my shit. You got a cell phone? I'm telling you what happened was, the one that hit you went around and came out. And I believe it's the same one as this guy. They said he's coming back around to the field and he come around to the back. And I said his trailer when he first came around. And there you go. I believe so. I can how's it going? Okay. Yeah, I was sitting here when a Prime trailer comes around this side here. It's live on YouTube. It's live. Yes, sir, it's live. The whole thing is live. Yeah. Then comes around here, same one. They called out the trailer number, same trailer number I called out. It's all on live right now. It's live now. So it is what it is, brother.
Say I was laying in the bone. Woo!
I'm gonna finish my stuff up. If you want, I can give you a number, whatever you want. I'll give you where it's going to be. Sure. We'll talk in a minute. Y'all can do this. Y'all take it easy. Don't even be sitting here trying to say that there's like 4 or 5 primes and whatever. Bullshit. Oh my God. Y'all see that up ahead? Like I said, it was an accident that they just happened. The guy's parts are on the ground. Y'all see that right there? Okay. So RKO. He's had a bad day, all because Prime. Anyways, man, what are you gonna do? I just want, like I said, I was not trying. Y'all know I've been trying to go live for a long time before that dude ever come around that corner. One on the right is the good guy with the truck. The one on the left, I believe, is that driver. We'll find out from the numbers or what, because yeah, there wasn't no other Prime on the lot. He come around, they gave me the tractor number. He was going around the fuel aisle, like he's going, I guess, how that fuel aisle. Then he went around this backside, and then there you go. So I'm just being straight with you. Now a very bad connection. Whatever. So what can I say? Man. I'm just trying to chill. I'll send it to him. No, it went live. You can't even, if man, I'm speechless on this one. Y'all give me a minute, I'll collect my thoughts, and then I had it all set up in my head how I was going. I go off the cuff, and I'm trying to remember all the facts and stuff. You know, I'm not gonna get photobombed again either. I just refuse to. So hold up, hold tight on this. You can look at some camouflage for a second. These people are trying to be famous. I'm not giving them shine. I'm telling you. So they just had a live accident on my live, and I'm not trying to. Everybody's photobombing me and all this stuff, and I'm giving shine to him, and I'm like, whatever. So this is the guy in front of his truck going, what's going on? Dude over there hit him. I had it all on my live on this one. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do a reset, or you know what? If this guy leaves, I swear to God, he is not gonna try to say that it's not him. He just got back in his truck. I said the trailer as he went by, then he whooped around, came back around, then he hid in a parking spot, and then this dude comes over to him. Now he's taking pictures of his stuff, and if Prime got back in his truck, is about to leave, I'm telling you, that's you, Prime. Quit even trying. Like there's 2 Primes with the same trailer number on the lot. Man, whatever. And they got his tractor number before he left. It was like he was gonna leave. And they tried to figure out which way he was going to go. Then he said, thought he was going to go to the fuel aisle. After they thought he was going to go to the fuel aisle, he said, no, he's going around the back, around the shop or what. Then he come around this side. I thought he was going to hit me. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So like I said, this right here, I can't even go live for like 5 seconds without Prime or one of them, you know, Mega, we sleep in the bunk while you learn how to drive up front trucking companies, having an accident on my stuff. And so I don't want to hear that, like I said, you know, that I'm just trying to find stuff. It's happening in front of us, and we just put a light on it. We're like, Y'all got to do better than this. I'm gonna have to put this video now in with my whole playlist of this mess called Y'all Got to Do Better Than This. I'll put a link to where fuel, you know, Prime hit the fuel aisle and busted their tank. You keep doing this, people. These companies that are doing this, it's the same ones over and over. You know, I don't have to name the companies that are doing this, but it's the same companies over and over and over. And that dude wanted to act like he was going to dip on it. No, you're not. Not with all of us drivers out here that we're cammed up. Don't even try it. So I'm going to leave that man sitting there, and he probably is okay to drive it, but he may have to, I don't know, I think the tags hang in, and see the air dryer's on the other side. See, that's the problem with these trucks. They cram the air dryer and the air filter for that air system dryer and the compressor governor behind the bumper, but that's on the driver's side. So I think this guy's good, but that's why it's always bad to have it in that location, because if he had hit the other side, then he'd be shut down because he wouldn't have air pressure. You see what I'm saying, people? They used to put it inside the frame rail on the back of the frame. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and go into the ICC bumper thing, which this is kind of about, and the weather thing that I was going to talk about before on live video for 5 seconds. I can't even have a 15-minute video without Prime hitting somebody. So for real, I'm not lying, I can't make this up. You'll be able to see the replay. I'm sitting here, I've been trying for at least 45 minutes to get live stream. So I deleted some stuff, I go back, you know, hey, this guy's pretty cool. I'll let him photobomb me, because you know what? For real, dude, you earned it with that oversized mess. For real, look at this. That's work, people. If you're chaining and binding, that's real work. I got much respect for them. So anyways, yeah, this poor guy. So anyways, what can you say? What can I say? And it was gonna be a hit and run. I ain't lying to you. I'm on the radio hollering, hey, stop him. You know what? I thought I was gonna have to get off this thing called the sheriff or what, because that's messed up. You don't do that. You don't do that. Anyway, back to my stuff, back to trucking stuff, back to my video. If it's okay with the world, if everybody has stopped, if Prime and all of them, because he might get hit again by a Swift come around. Who knows? I ain't even trying to be funny. It happens. I've seen him hit 3 or 4 times. This guy's in a parking spot, by the way. Never park on the end cap, but you would have thought he would have caught him on the other side. No, he caught him on this side. That's gifted. I knew he was going to hit. I was sitting there saying it too. Man, you're going to hit. You're going to hit. And he hit him. Another thing, keep the radio on, the CB radio, because if you got a radio on, even if you do something stupid, maybe somebody can stop you. See, everybody's going to be looking at it now going, dude. Anyway, back to our stuff. This is us. Okay, the government is trying to pass laws now to make you pay for an ICC bumper on, like, the Mansfield bumper or ICC bumper or DOT bumper, like on the back of your truck with the electrical tape. See, this guy's got me all messed up. With the reflective tape on it, okay? Or I don't know if it's gonna have to have tape on it, but for sure, they're saying that they wanna believe that it was on CDL Life, it was on Twitter, Texas Rattler put it on Twitter. I saw it and I made a comment on it. And this Prime is fixing to leave, I ain't lying to you. He's crazier than a bed bug. That dude is not about to leave. Oh my God. He's trying to say it wasn't him. So I'm just telling you straight up. Anyways, so yeah, so basically, I'm not believing this guy's about to leave because he's got his brakes and his lights or what. I think he's about to leave. I think this is about to be a hit and run. He's gonna try to say it was another Prime truck. That's crazy. So anyway, oh my God. All right, so if you, like I was saying, if you understand you have an ICC bumper on the back of your truck, on the trailer, behind the trailer to stop cars from running under you, okay? That was because it was back in 1966 or 67. Jane Mansfield was an actress and she was doing a high clip of speed, and she she ran into the back of a 18-wheeler and it threw her out of the car, killed her, all this stuff. And they said, well, her life might have been saved if there was something to keep it from chopping the top of the car off. So we started having ICC bumpers on the back of trucks, you know. So it was on the US Highway 90. She was, you know, hauling butt in a Buick. You know, that's the part I remember about it. Well, some people have decided, hey, let's make 18-wheeler tractors, owner-operators, companies, all of us, pay for run underbars for the side. Like, you see the side skirts on that truck? Not the bumper that Prime ripped off, okay? Not to get into them, but on the front also. Kind of like my rack on the front, and also, I guess, bars on the side. Maybe even all the way down the side of the trailer. That would add probably 3,000 pounds. You won't be able to haul 80,000 no more. That would affect freight. But they're wanting to do that, and they think it's a great idea to make drivers pay for it. This is going to be a mandate they were trying to push and pass. So, you know, I made a comment. I'm almost over this cold, people, but I made a comment that what they ought to do, because I said there's more drunk drivers and hypercars and super bikes that wreck by hitting trees, right, than there are that run under trucks. So what we need to do is we need to put barriers around all the trees in the whole United States. All the trees need barriers, and don't worry about the cost of it. We'll let the trees pay for it. It's the same thought. If you're gonna make a truck driver pay for the, you know, ICC bumper all the way around I'm talking in the front of the tractor, sides of the tractor, and side skirts. This is real. I'm not making this stuff up. Okay, so that would be expensive. It'd be another cost to us, just like the ELDs that they're not paying for, but they're mandating to us. And so that's why they said, you know, there's going to be a shutdown. I put up there's going to be a shutdown. That's on Twitter. That's what's going on Twitter. Some of the stuff that's going on Twitter. But back to the weather. Basically, and I'm not as close to that guy. You know, I zoomed here, but he didn't do too bad. But anyways, basically, about this weather storm system, this is going to be they were saying the storm of the century. It's so strong, it's not a whole line of thunderstorms. It's not a whole bunch of individual thunderstorms. This is like a mega cyclone or something, right? It's what it is it's highly organized storm. Like, you could call it a storm system because it covers many states, but it's one big storm. So the problem is that it's going to dump, you know, a foot to another 2 foot of snow, and all of that plus the rain is going to cause more flooding. That we already got flooding, but the snow is too much, and the rain, everything's too much. So is this dude really going to photobomb me? I'm gonna block that out too. I just can't deal with this no more. He's wanting to go over there and take pictures of it because he was here, and tell him about it. So I'll just wait till he walks up to there, but you'll see what I'm talking about. That's the whole reason he's up there. Anyway, crazy. He's gonna go talk to the driver about it. So we got on the radio, we got it worked out. I got no time to, you know, be messing with editing and all that stuff. So anyways, here's what's up on the weather part. Our weather can be predicted up to 3 months. Pretty good prediction. Actually, the Farmer's Almanac, you can even get them in truck stops still. They go like for a year. It's an almanac. It's a year for when to plant crops, this kind of stuff, right? It's accurate on different amounts of rainfall and when to plant and this kind of stuff, unless a meteorite strikes like Chelyabinsk. But the I'll have to get the name of it. I'll put links up to all this. There's a place that the government has. It's climate.gov. Those are climate outlooks for the next 3 months, and they've got, you know, some for rain, some for this, and it shows what's going on with weather for 3 months at a time. We get our local forecast. We're lucky to get a 5-day if we wait up all night for it for the news, or a 7-day maybe. Sometimes, you know, a 10-day forecast. Oh, it's a big deal. They give us 10 days. Look, people, there's people on YouTube that's putting them out for 16 days every single Sunday, and another guy that's putting it out for a 16-day forecast, you know, in the middle of the week or whenever he does. And these are actual meteorologists, okay, that just don't have a suit and a tie and a job on the news. So they're giving it to us. It's there if you want it. I'll put links up to some of their stuff. That Schlotthauer kid finally caught up to what I was talking about it being storm of the century, and then that other guy had put his out. You know, they're getting it, you know. But I was looking at NOAA.gov, and then there's that tropical prediction thing, that website that shows the models for 16 days out that I was looking at. And then that guy dropped that video. I'm like, yeah, you know what? That's what I was thinking. It could be the storm of the century, because if you figure from 1913 to now, I think they had one in 1993. They had a record event that they're calling was the storm of the century in '93, but this will be the new one, because it's a big. It looks just like the picture I took on there. It's a big storm, and it's well organized. It's going to dump snow. Colorado's not going to get too much more, but everything across the Rockies and east of there is just going to. It looks like it's going to hang out, dump some snow. Minnesota and all them are going to be just, you know, pounded at least 2 foot, I would say, but they talk. They never want to say more than 2 foot. They want to say like 22 inches, this and that, or how many inches. 24 inches is 2 feet. Some of them are saying 2 feet in some places, and as far as the rainfall, they're saying 1 to 4 inches. They're wanting to say 1 to 3, but it's 1 to 4. And all in different places. So the South is going to get a lot of high wind and the tornadoes possible, but definite large hail and stuff. The North is going to get all the snow, and it's going to go all the way through, you know, Friday, Saturday, and then when it hits the New England states, way up top on the right hand corner of the United States, the winds off the coast and in the ocean is going to make like 44 foot seas, 44 foot seas, craziness on the water. So it's, I mean, it's going to be already 50 to 70 mile an hour winds starting out this time. Not like last time when it was, you know, and that's sustained. Not like last time when it was like 50 mile an hour sustained winds, then it gets up or whatever, and then by the time it hits the Great Lakes, the Great Lake has a lake effect that makes it worse. So anyways, but no, I did not plan this guy to hit this truck, just so y'all know. And no, I did not you know, start videotaping and tell some dude, hey, hit this truck on my video, or nothing crazy. And no, I don't hawk prime. They just F up so much that you could just sit here, hit live, and just wait for it to happen. That's just the truth about it. I ain't lied to you. So yeah, and never park on the end cap, but what can you do sometimes? I'm parked on a hill. I'm slanted to my right. It's not comfortable. It's not perfect, but when you're laying down, it's better to be your head to be higher than your feet. So that's not too bad. I'm at about it's almost like a 20-degree angle, 25-degree angle. So you're seeing straight with my dash. We're all at this angle that slopes down to the right. But anyway, still no reason for anybody to hit anybody and whatever. I just parked, I'm way on the back. Just trying to hide way in the back and chill and do my shutdown and go. And they can't help but mess up in front of me. So that's what you're looking at, is an accident that happened live on this video. You'll get to watch it later. You can watch it 100 times, share it a million times, whatever. So, okay, so back to the weather models, is they have a 3-month weather model that the government even puts out. These guys are doing 16-day forecasts, but this is within 2 to 1 day now, because it's tonight. It starts in the Rockies. Within a 16-day model forecast, this was day 3 when they put it out. So that's not too far ahead to predict what's going to happen with this super storm. And that is an actual picture. I don't draw pictures. I did draw a picture. I'll tell about that in a minute. That's an actual picture of this actual storm, of what it's going to form to be. One giant cyclone kind of acting, and you should see how it moves. So I'll put a link to that Schlotthauer kid and what he did. He just put it out today, but I put, you know, yesterday that I was saying at the storm of the century. I sent him a link, said, hey, I'm sharing your stuff. So maybe that's what helped him to come to that conclusion. hey, who knows? But we, like I said, we're looking at a lot of rain for sure, and another 1 to 2 feet of snow. Some places going to just get 2 to 6 inches, but even 2 inches will pack a road, and if they're not treating it, you know. So it'll be stronger, I think, than 93, possibly stronger than 1912. It's all the way across the whole nation, and it's acting like one force. And so yeah, other than that, man, and I'm getting photo, everybody wants to be in my video. They can't help but wrecking it. They can't, you know. So the other, in odd news, I'm gonna bring this up. We'll think of something happy here. Odd news. Scientists just put up on a, not a clickbait kind of a thing, but an actual good website. A good website now is like a news, I'll put a link up to it, is an actual big name news place or whatever, like a newspaper. I can't even think straight because this guy's in front of me still checking out his wreck, and I'm feeling bad for this dude. So I've been there so much, man. We're tired of seeing this. So anyways, scientists have now taken woolly mammoth DNA, and they have been able to bring it back to life to the point they want to admit to. To the point they want to admit to is they're saying it's just before cell division. So I'm like, all right, so does anybody want to hazard a guess to know what they had to mix, or what they decided to mix a woolly mammoth with? I'll give you a few seconds here to think about this. What would you mix if you were going to take most people would say, hey, let's mix it with an elephant, right? That's what I would think, right? But I'm just a truck driver. So check this out. So what did they mix it with? They mixed the DNA with a rat. Okay, so me in my infinite wisdom, and I'm sitting here trying to draw this mess. This guy's gonna come by me here. He's far enough away. Just looks a little close. Me and my infinite wisdom of what I've decided to do, I've come up with a rendition of this. So can you imagine in a world where, you know, there's cities that have too many rats now. Okay, they're trying to gene splice woolly mammoths. Now I'm sure it's just for testing, but I'm just being funny at this point, with rats. So what we need now is, if we didn't have enough problem with rats, we need big rats with like elephant feet and big tusks that can run us over. That's what we need. So that's where your tax dollars, I'm sure, and everything, and scientists, our best and brightest, are working on ways of making a pest look at us, and there'll be a day when they'll take over the whole planet, and then they'll probably be able to talk, and they'll tell their little children rat mammoths that, hey, you know, there was a day way back when there's these humans, and they used to hit each other in cars, and we stopped all that. So just being funny here, that's just my humor, and I drew a picture, and I didn't want to make it as my main picture, and I do a little bit of artwork, and it's horrible artwork. This is horrible, people, but I have to have some levity in this, so I'm adding this to my video just for the fact that I'm trying to cheer everybody up and not have some doom and gloom with a picture of a dude that just got hit live on my stuff. So here's what we got. I will try to go into my photos, and there we go. Okay, this is my rendition of what science is currently working on. Okay, I'll do my best to photobomb you with this picture. All right, is everybody ready? This will be the new scientific invention that they want us to have. Everybody up on that? That's my best picture that I could come up with. It's part woolly mammoth, part rat. So that's what science is doing for us today. In case you don't know what they're trying to do, that's what they're trying to do. So, yep, geniuses, right? They're going to create something that could stomp on you and eat the cheese out of your rat trap without even getting hurt. Or peanut butter if you're poor. That's what you do. You put peanut butter in there. So, other than this dude that just clipped this truck and the weather, I guess that's all I got for you. If anybody wants to say anything, I'm going to sit back and chill. I'm going to try to. When this goes up live, you'll get to watch a dude hit another dude with his truck, because he's well trained and well versed in his job. And you know, Prime, if you got a problem with what I'm doing, people at Prime, tell me where I can park that I won't see y'all do this mess. I'll be glad to go there. Matter of fact, give us a safe place to park where maybe y'all don't like. Let me know. We'd all like to be there. Cause dude there with the Kenworth and that extended hood, I'm sure he's seen it before on his truck, and he's probably tired of paying for bumpers. We're all really, really tired of having to deal with this mess, getting backed into and all that. So don't take it as personal. Just give you an update of your driver of the week. So I don't know if y'all give out awards for this stuff. This guy, he made the driver of the week. Anybody want to say anything? If you want to click like, share, subscribe. I just wanted to tell about the weather. It's difficult to do. Not only do they want to be in my video, they're trying to be famous. So make the dude famous. He just tore the dude's bumper right off his truck. Great. Anyway, I'm gonna have coffee. If you have a cigar, smoke them if you got them. That's what I'm fixing to do. And share this video, send it to Prime. Tell them I appreciate them photobombing my mess. See if they could maybe do a little bit of training. Stop these folks from doing this. Be greatly appreciated. Raise your hand, and I'm raising my hand right now. Raise your hand if you've been hit before. Like that dude. Now everybody in the parking lot's gonna want to go over and talk to him. Because for real, they're like, dude, man, you know, this guy, you know, parts on the ground. Anyway. Yeah, so after Saturday, it should be the end of the weather mess. And I will put up links to everything I'm talking about so you can look it up for yourself. And thanks for joining me for this edition of There's Nowhere to Hide. And there's nowhere to hide from, people hitting you either. It's craziness. So, got me off topic, off subject. But, what are you gonna do? So I'm having a Java by Drew Estate. Another one. It's a good label. Good cigar. Check it out. Maybe it'll, Java, maybe you can see it. That's a good cigar right there. Oh man. And I mean, it's hard not to even think about this dude. He's right in front of you. But I told him, I was like, no, and I got on the radio and told him to stop the Prime at the end of the parking lot. He knows damn well he don't need to do no hit and run. Get him back here. And that's what happened. So that was drivers working together to stop that outlaw outfit from having their, you know, ride down the road event. They probably would have caught him. A lot of times what'll happen is they'll call the sheriff, they'll give them that, and they'll just go chase him down. And they're good at that, but we don't want them to have law enforcement out there wasting their time chasing down people when it's like, dude, tell him, stop him, block him, you know, get him back in here. So to save police officers time, like I probably just did, you get on the radio and you work together and you stop that mess. So I'm gonna have to put this video in that playlist. If this lighter, I'm gonna have to use my Zippo, use a real lighter, right? So if man, if anything, like I was saying, I probably helped to save some law enforcement some investigation time, you know. And but yeah, you just holler at him. You say, hey, stop that dude. He knows damn well he hit him. He knew. He slowed down when I saw him, man. Whatever. So I'm toasting my cigar, and I'm gonna try to forget about the fact that there's a dude right in front of me that's having a bad day. You know, people, I hope you're doing good. I hope you're not in that position. I hope you're parked safe, or you know, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, hope it's good. And I've got to find my cutter. There's my cutter there. Got to cut the tip off the cigar. You can't smoke it, you know. It got me off my game that far, people. I'm not even cutting my cigar. So how do you you know, how am I supposed to just ignore this and change the view? You know what I'm saying? Here's a whole truck that Prime didn't hit, mostly because he wasn't parked there until after the event. So there you go. Here, I'll get a little bit straighter for you. There's a better view, a happier view. Wait, I gotta go way over here just get past the parts that, there's still parts in it. Get past the parts that the dude drug into the video. Maybe that, there we go. That's a better view for you people. I'll try to get it straight as I possibly can. Yeah, isn't that a cool truck? He's got all of his pieces because he was not here 5 minutes ago or 15 minutes ago, whatever. So I'll put this up as a video. We'll try to end it on a happy note with a cool looking truck that hadn't been molested by a trailer and tractor dragging across the front of it. Anybody want to say anything, go ahead. It's on video though, and the first of this live, we'll show it. Y'all stay safe. Ooh, Colt Power, isn't that great? That's a name for a company. I thought of a funny name for a LLC the other night. What was I thinking of? It was something like, this guy had like runaway transport. That was his name of his company. And I was like, okay, it would be really rolling through H-Town. Got you, horsefly. Horseflies run through H-Town. So, I would think that's Houston. So anyways, so yeah, so, man, like I said, it's so difficult for me not to look over there. It's like a train wreck. You can't help but look, you know? This poor guy's over there. I'm just saying. I'm gonna start thinking straight in a second. This is just too much. If only, I know people at home might think that I'm in some way, y'all don't understand how this affects drivers, because I've had it happen to me and been out of work for months, sitting there trying to fight them with insurance and this and that, trying to get your truck fixed and out of work. It's difficult to say the least. So we know that that guy's got a hard road ahead, you know, because they're not gonna pay him for lost time. There's all kinds of stuff. Anyways, toasting a cigar, man, just gonna chill. And like I was saying, that I thought of a funny LLC name the other night, and the guy had on his side of his truck, it said runaway freight. And I thought, if he named that runaway truck, I wonder how many times they would run him into the scale house and check him and do a DOT to make sure he had brakes. That's what I thought of. So that's a little bit of levity with the situation. I hope y'all think that's funny. I've taken some pictures and video of funny LLCs, and I was going to put them together and make a compilation, right? Make a really funny thing, a video, whenever I ever get time to edit stuff. And one of them is Short Fuse Trucking LLC. Just a short fuse. Like, don't mess with him, he's got a short fuse. I've seen a lot of funny ones, and I've been wanting to put them together, but like I said, I'm working really hard. Not right this moment, I'm fixing to be. And trying to knock down some miles, so had to put it out. But so I guess this video was sponsored and brought to you by people that just want to you know, destroy. It's truckdestroyers.com, or you could just call Prime. So Prime, I'm going to ask you one more time, if you don't mind. Y'all got to do better than this. Just like I'm gonna put it in the playlist. Anybody wants to say anything else? We are currently being photobombed by JBT Transport. He's got an awesome picture on the side of his stuff there. I'll let him photobomb us. So, Horsefly, thank you for checking in. Derek Owens, well, some dude, I was just gonna do a live on weather and stuff, and they just had to be in my stuff. Let's see if I can fix this view. There we go. So, yeah, that's what's going on. Dude just got hit while I was trying to do my live, and you can't avoid it, it seems like. And here come the sheriff now. So the sheriff's coming to the front of this car, and I'm gonna have to speak with him in a moment. You will see him round the corner, and I'll tell him what I got going on. And man, I don't know if I got it on my dash cam. No, my dash cam wasn't set. See, that's what, but I got this, so whatever. When I put this up at a live, you can watch it the very first of the video and watch me saying, dude, you're gonna hit, dude, you're gonna hit. And he tore off the front of that guy's truck. That's the guy. That's the driver. That's the driver of the Prime. So yeah. And here's the sheriff. Ain't that something? Yeah, boy. Should I just leave it rolling? You know. When you gotta walk 15 feet away to take more pictures of the stuff that you done drug off the dude's truck, you know, so I'd like to thank the Scott County Sheriff Department for getting here. I hope I saved y'all some time and effort by telling them on the radio to get that dude to come back. You know, I think they're gonna work this out because they're admitting to it. I'll talk to him in a bit. They got this figured. You know what I mean? So he admitted to it. He came back, you know, and we called him. I told him, I said, dude, I called it out on camera. I called the name of the number of the trailer, and then you come back around and it's on video. It's full on. I'll guarantee you that this video shows so much of his truck number that it's like impossible for him to have said that wasn't him and wasn't. He's wanting to act like he didn't realize it did, is what he's saying. So here's what it is. We're all going to try to be good people. Everybody lift each other up, and you know, we're going to try to make trucking better. And if you have any problems with maneuvering an 18-wheeler and you have already been trained and you have a CDL in your pocket, ask your company for a little bit of time on one of their courses for backing up or this or that. Get better at what you do before you come out here and back up until it sounds expensive, because I can assure you that that's some expensive mess right there. I'll just let it roll. Should I stay live? Should I let it roll? I'm gonna have to be talking to a sheriff in a minute, you know. Whatever, right? People, don't hit each other though, for real. Do anything, but don't be flying through the parking lot either. And I'm gonna I'll give some advice to people that don't know. A lot of you guys that are new have just been driving yard trucks, and they have a tendency of telling you or teaching you to mash on the gas real hard and get that engine wound way up, and you're not going that fast, but it's like you're trying to kill the motor, but you're not killing the motor as much because it can handle it as you are killing your fan clutch. So if you are curious about why all the yard trucks in America squeal from the fan clutch, it's because it's slipping. It's because they've went too hard on it. And fan clutches wear out. They're just like brakes or just like a regular clutch. Don't romp down on your truck and have it room, and then it catches that fan clutch all of a sudden at high RPM. It'll wear your fan clutch out. Then you'll burn up on the side of a mountain, you know, because your fan clutch will stop working and it won't turn the fan, and your truck will overheat and it'll blow up the motor. So don't go at high RPMs like ever. Wait till you're in what they call the big hole, high gear, before you are at your high RPM. And it won't even be high RPM then. It'll just be you're mashing on it and you're at highway speed. Don't kill your fan clutch. So instead of speeding around, you know, and see, now he's pointing at me. He's like, that guy has said he had the camera on too. And so, yes, I did. Everybody's got camera. We are cammed up. So he says stay live. LOL. Horsefly said stay live. I got you, brother. Well, I'm trying to stay alive. They make it difficult. But I believe, I mean, it pulled the hood over. Y'all can't see. You can't really see all that great what's going on here. It pulled the bumper. I guess I will give you a little bit better view. It pulled the bumper, you know what I'm saying, and the hood. Ripped that mess off. I'll be talking to him in a minute, like I said, and then of course we're gonna get photobombed because everybody has to be in my video. But Danny Herman, we like you. Y'all are good people. Y'all are good enough. I give you. You could be on my video, Danny Herman. I got no problem with y'all. There's some of them though, like I said, and it's just like the one that hit the fuel aisle. Let me show you the one that hit the fuel aisle when I put a link up to this mess. You know, I believe this is a test before the electrical grid is down. Joe Gardner says, I believe this is a test before the electrical grid is down. Well, if it's about the weather, they're saying it's manipulated and stuff. I'm not well versed enough in any kind of spraying or any of that mess to have an opinion one way or another. In other words, it's not that I'm not intelligent, I'm just not trained in it. But some people say they are, and they swear by it, and they're like, no, this is real. Cloud seeding, and they have some people saying that, you know, you've seen the guy I put a link to. You want to watch all that, that's his kind of stuff. But I will say this, I can speak on that, you know, what you're saying. Well, if the grid goes down, it'll look like Venezuela. Right now, Venezuela has no power in the whole country, and they haven't had for a little bit here. Some people are saying that it's because they should have taken their money, and instead of, you know, living high on the hog in the government, they should have invested in infrastructure and done more work on that. Truth is that every country out there has an Achilles heel, and it is that it is expensive to create and reproduce in timely fashion, because it takes a long time to make a transformer. The big ones that go in power stations, substations, and also the little ones that go on your poles. So if they all go down at once, we'll all be, you know, pretty well screwed at once. So that's how that goes. Let's see. Joe Gardner put the major event now affecting East Coast text messages. Let's see here. Now affecting East. Can you extrapolate on that a little bit? Can you type in something more on that there, Joe Gardner? Because you put the major event now affecting East, I think it's East Coast text messages. Just go ahead and leave a longer, you can leave a longer comment, dude. You know what I'm saying? Type as long of a comment as you want. You know, I'll give you a sec to do that. But yeah, so this is what we deal with as truck drivers every day, though. This is why every night, every single night, the first thing I do when I'll go into it, because I might as well talk about it, because here it is, I'm speaking on it. All right, if you go to a truck stop, the first thing I do, I run through the lot and I'm like looking for a spot that's wide. Let's see. Oh yes, check out Dabu 7. Dabhu 7, Dabhoo 7. Okay. Dabu 7, I've heard his stuff, and I can listen to his voice. He's not too annoying. He's a decent guy, and he's got some intel he puts up, and it's interesting. Whether or not it's something that I, you know, prescribe to, or whatever the thought, doesn't matter. I still listen to his stuff. So Dabu 7's cool. He's cool with me, or I'm cool with him. Tell him I said so. He just puts up stuff that's odd about news. So, but it's real stuff that happens, you know, a lot. So anyways, I try to get into a parking lot, and I'm looking to see a wide spot, and you know, let me holler at this sheriff for just a second. Hold tight. Yo. Hey. Okay, a little something. I just saved him some chase time. So, he was appreciative. I told him where I was at. I like shout out to the sheriff's department. Thank y'all for keeping us safe and coming, getting us out of ditches when we mess up. Some of us. And for coming and checking this stuff out when somebody does try to do a hit and run. All right, so he's got my link. He'll watch this video as I drop it as a video. I'm gonna sit here and have this cigar because I'm gonna have my enjoyable time, because that guy tried to ruin it, acting like he was gonna run away. I was gonna get out of my truck and chase him. I don't care, but the guy on the CB did it for me. That was cool, and we got him stopped. They blocked the exit, is what happened with the other truck. Then he went around was gonna go to the fuel aisle and had to go to the back, and then he wanted to come around, then he went to park. I'm like, no, hell no. Okay, and he want to act like he didn't do it. How you gonna act like you didn't do it? I gotta plug this device up here. So, we're like, hell no. So I'm like, I waited, I let him argue, and then I'm like, I'm like, dude, don't make this not even an argument. It's not even a question. I got you on live stream hitting the truck and the prime and all. He's like, and then he was like, you know, yeah, I said, don't even go there. I got it on video. I'm gonna tell this other dude where it's at, this and that. So, thanks to the sheriff, and I'm glad I could help y'all from having some chase time. And now he can go and save, you know, maybe deliver a baby that couldn't make it to the hospital, or maybe help somebody in a car accident and do that kind of work rather than chasing down some truck driver. You know what I'm saying, people? So if you hit something, just stop. Just stop, because it's hit and run and you'll go to prison. Let me tell you something, people, that's a prison thing. There you go. So don't do a hit and run. Stop if you hit something. You know, he knew it. Anyway, so let's see. And let's see a comment here. Yes, check out Dabu 7 is the last one I seen there. Let's see. Okay, so as far as the power grid, yeah, all countries are vulnerable for that. That's why we're worried about EMPs, and that's why I'm a little concerned. Well, I'm a lot concerned. One guy, like I said, he said that there was a planet-sized object that hit the sun and showed it. There happens to be a massive hole, like an Earth-sized planet, okay? There happens to be a massive hole, which really we're small compared to our sun anyways, but there's a massive coronal hole in there. It's the cleanup crew. Bumper, cleanup crew. Cleanup aisle 7. Golly. I'm just saying. So there is a hole in the sun that it's like Russian roulette at this point, and suns on the inside, they stop a lot of their coronal mass ejections. Don't usually throw out gamma rays. Gamma rays are highly cancer causing. So we're waiting on that I'm waiting on that, sorry, to come back around and just shoot that mess at our electrical stuff and give us trouble from our satellites all the way down. Because a long time ago in Canada, you could look that up. I'll put a link to it if I can find it. I don't know how long ago it was. It's back when they had telegraph wires, but we didn't have satellites and all that. It was so strong of a electrical disturbance that was sent out by the sun, that it came through our atmosphere, and in Canada, but also, well, Canada had a different event also that was fairly recent, took out a bunch of their power. But in the United States, it caught, way back when, it caught telegraph wires on fire, and burned down all the poles. Like, that was a high electrical, and they didn't know what it was till they figured it out, you know. But there were people who've been watching the sun and have got history on the sun for like long time that they've been studying it. We just now have the ability to take their data and compile it and check it out. But this guy's going to need a bumper. If anybody would like to donate to the bumper fund for this guy that just got hit, ARKO and the letter X, CHANGE, like Arco X change. And there's a cleanup crew. So no, he might want to keep that. They're gonna take his stuff, man. No, keep that bumper. That's expensive parts. Some of them they could pop back on. And there's Maverick. I don't have no problem with Maverick. We'll let him photobomb this. as long as they don't hit nobody. So, you know. Anyway, thanks for the like. I see somebody click like. I have done my best to keep my thoughts together. I'm just going to sit back and chill and have the rest of this cigar because I'm going to get my enjoyable time. I guess he told them they could take it. It's almost at this point, I'm not calling those guys clowns, but you know how they have the clown car that comes in and does something funny in the ring of the circus? And this is just a big circus because they keep hitting trucks. When it's so often that it happens that they don't think much about asking a dude, hey, you want me to haul that off for you? That's too often. That's just too often. So, anyway, hope everybody's having a good day. Better than that, dude. And we will, like I said, I'll try to move this view a bit. There we go. Just wanted to show a little something and talk about a little something. I wasn't expecting all that. And like I said, I'm having a Java cigar by Drew Estate. Highly recommend those. It's a square box press. It has notes of cedar, a little bit. Could even be from the cedar spills that I used to light it with, but it's got its own too. A leather note, and it's got a little bit of a taste of coffee. That's why they call it the Java. I think they infuse it with flavor. I don't usually like infused cigars, but somehow this thing tastes really good. So it's got good tobacco in it too. So kind of a crazy world we live in. I'm gonna make this video live into a video, and I'm gonna have to change the whole name of it. What I might do later, because it's a long, you know, thing too. What I might do later is actually split it and cut the first part of it out and make a whole nother video and name that one Prime Hit Arco Exchange on my live feed. That's what I'll do. Oh, I got another like. Yeah, hey, click like it. You know what? It drives up my video for other people to see it. And share this video. Share it with everybody you know. And so, like I said, I'm not a weatherman. I'm good at checking out the stuff that's on the East Coast for hurricanes, because I used to do hurricane relief work, helping out. And you know, it's good to know where the storm exactly is. We would sit through it and wait for it to be over and then go and deliver ice water MREs to help people out. So I had to know where it was at, exactly when it's going to hit us. We would know when to, you know, hold fast. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I'm good at that, and I can look at the weather forecast, and I've been looking at it for a while and determine, you know, how it's going to affect me and where I need to haul freight to, because I try to avoid the storms. You know, that way I don't have a wreck. You don't want to wreck if you can help it. Why would you, you know, go into a hurricane if you knew? So we would go there and sit, and that's kind of crazy too, but if you can avoid it hauling other freight. So that's why I check out NOAA.gov or weather.gov or any of that. That's all in NOAA. And then I look at their forecast models, and you can see it 24/7. You don't have to wait for news at 10 or 11 or whatever. You know, you go do your own thing and see it when you want to. But those guys do a good job of this weather forecasting online, and they're on YouTube, and they're doing good with those channels. So I'm digging what they're doing. I just recently found them, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's a good thing. So that's why I put up a link to that Schlotthauer guy. I'm sure I said it wrong, but you know, forgive me if dude, Schlotthauer kid. You know, I like your stuff. I'm not trying to say your name wrong. It's just difficult. So maybe I said it right. So I'm gonna put a link up to his stuff. I'll put up a link up to the other guy's stuff. I'll put up a link to pretty much what I was going over. And you know, I hear that Prime needs trainers that can stay awake and have you just run with them instead of running teams. That's just a rumor. Dude with the bumper there would agree. Arco Exchange. I'm gonna get off this thing. I'll make it a video. Anybody want to say something? Make a comment, click like, share the video. And there is a massive storm we're going to be dealing with. It looks good now, clear, you know, skies are clear. But if you take that load to Kansas, you're going to get hit with some of it. If you go up to, you know, Minnesota or any place like that, you know. But this driver wants to talk to me too, I believe. He's going to talk to that guy too. And I'm gonna get off this thing. Y'all stay safe. I'm gonna get going, okay? Thank you for stopping by. Share the video. Click like, share, subscribe. That's all I got for you. I'm out. Peace.